All right, Leo and other viewers, because everybody watches the Leo soap opera. Here we go. I'm using a deck I haven't used at all on the monthly readings. I wanted to get some fresh blood energy here. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is February 2022 Soulmate Energies Update. And it is a general reading. It is also a hell of a soap opera in the Leo angle, filled with all sorts of intrigue, better than what's on TV most of the time. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Okay. Oops, I bumped the table. That wasn't Jesus, it was me. I bumped the table. Okay. Ace of Wands. I sat for 10 minutes before I hit the record button with this pre-shuffle. Okay? And my intuition said shuffle again, and I did, and I got pretty much the same thing, and I sat with it again. It can be read one of two ways. The energy is split, and I can't tell you apart from your soulmate Leo, so I say somebody in your readings. Okay? Roles can definitely be reversed here. Okay? I'm going to lay out the cards for you, and then I'm going to tell you what they mean. Just let me lay these out. All right? There's that toxin. And the World. I've got the Ace of Wands crossed by the Devil, the Eight of Cups crossed by the Five of Swords, and the Page of Cups crossed by the Hermit. Underneath that, driving the whole thing, is the World. A cycle trying to end and a new cycle to begin. The two ways this energy can be read, and I'm just going to paraphrase it, is either somebody is realizing that making things work over and over again with a toxic situation, a karmic loop from hell, is self-sabotaging, and they need to walk away because their inner soul being is telling them that love is all that matters. And there's no love here. They're walking away. The only cups here are them walking away from it. Making it work with that is self-sabotage. It's toxic. It's been toxic for them. In fact, it's made whatever love they can feel small. Okay? It's turned them off to it. It's shut them down, made them stoic. It's probably hurt them at some point in time. Cheated on them, or controlled them in some way, or told them not to do something and then it turns out they should have. Anything like that is painful. Okay? A cycle is trying to end here. Now that's one angle. The other angle, unfortunately, is someone who once again is having a new beginning with a toxic situation that they should walk away from because it's self-sabotaging. It's false. And their intuition, in that case, that person's intuition is still telling them love is all that matters, but the love is small in this connection. I can't tell which is which. I stared at it. I felt the energy. I think the answer is it's both. Somebody doesn't know what to do here. When I first picked up this deck, the big Lightseer deck, to shuffle for the pre-shuffle, it had an Eight of Swords at the bottom of it. When I got done with Gemini's reading and put back the cards, random shuffle, I have an Eight of Swords at the bottom of the little Lightseer deck. So when I first picked this deck up, there were two Eight of Swords here in the Lightseer deck. I think it's both. I think somebody here doesn't quite know what to do. It's almost like all of these cards add up to a hangman on the fence, but their intuition knows what to do. Okay? Let's shuffle the deck and let's get this soap opera rolling on today's episode of This Old Leo. Okay, here we go. Here on PBS, right? All right, here we go. Let's see. Shuffling the deck here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle for February 2022, universe, from the angle of Leo. This first card out at the bottom of the deck is going to be why the fuck are we here? We're going to need to get the energy clear, because as always with Leo, it is powerful energy here. Let's see what we got. But that toxin showed up right off the top. Let's see. Okay. Yep. Here's why we're here. We're here because of the King of Swords. King of Swords, male or female, knows the truth, speaks the truth, is the truth, also cuts things out of their life that are not working, that are toxic. It's also a card of communication. And it also has two energies around it, just like the pre-shuffle. Okay? It's somebody's either doing it, or they're telling themselves that they can make it work this time with toxic. I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I'm not trying to, I'm being honest. Both. It's both. At the same time, it's Schrodinger's Leo. Okay? I don't know what else to tell you. A Leo is put in a box with an isotope. Box is closed. A Leo is back and forth between dumbass and alive. Leo's person, I should say, is back and forth between dumbass and alive. And when you open the box, you find out which Leo you get. And again, it's a double energy. After the cut, it's Three of Pentacles. It's again, they're either making it work with the toxic, or they're leaving the toxic to come make it work with the soulmate connection. It goes both ways. They're in between right now. I don't understand it. I don't. I think for the majority, because I took a look, because crossing this is the Nine of Cups. All right? But this could also be a false energy. Seven of Wands is there. Somebody standing up and doing what's right for them. But sometimes we believe our own bullshit, and we create a false illusion here. Either way, regardless of which direction we're going to end up here, the Hermit crossing over there that we had with the Page of Cups, this person knows that cups are important. What they don't have on their side in that toxic situation is cups. So that bodes well for the soulmate connection. But I'm not sure if this person can make a decision. Let's see. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Jesus. There's always a plot twist here, isn't there? My God. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. I mean, I'm actually admitting on video that I can't do your reading. I can't read it. It's two things. I stared at the pre-shuffle. Me. I'm Steve. Hi, nice to meet you. It's that fucking fucked up. Okay. Giving the deck a final shuffle. Soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo for February 2022. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. And you better not fucking confuse me. Give me something. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It's the Two of Wands. Okay. They know what they want. They've got to let go of something. But I want to point out the imagery on the card. I don't always do this because this isn't always the case. Sometimes a person has let go of something and I'm drawn to the globe. When I'm drawn to the globe, it means that they're coming toward a new life. Like I'd say they're coming toward you, the soulmate connection. Okay? And again, roles can be reversed here. But I'm not drawn to the globe. I'm drawn to this little pool stick wand leaning against the wall. It's still there. The toxin's still there. We know. We saw it in the pre-shuffle. But they know. They're looking out the window. They're looking away from it. Sometimes when I do these readings, I feel like Lewis Black, the comedian. I don't know if everybody knows who he is, but you can watch some of his stuff on YouTube. He does that. He gets mad. He's like, but they're looking out the window. And they're looking toward you. It's like that. It's very Lewis Black, this reading. He could do this reading. He could come in here and do this reading. Crossing that is the Hermit again. They know. That's what I mean. They know to go toward the globe. Get rid of this. Overall energy is the Two of Wands. Our reading's on the flip. You ready? I hope the fuck this isn't you, Leo. I love you guys. Okay. Don't make me not love you. No, I'm just kidding. I would always love you. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels. Again, roles can be reversed. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it's your person so I don't confuse anybody, but okay? This is how your person feels in the 3D. Right here is the soul energy. How they feel about you, the soulmate connection, like the state of their soul. I'm going to be old Dr. House. and take their soul temperature and probably yell at them and tell them it's lupus. Right here is the hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I fucking cannot predict anything here. What free will? I don't know. Why is this toxin still in the room? Why? Even if it was a marriage and they had a child with this person, this toxin should not still be in the room. They can disconnect from that. The child is just the in-between energy. Hopefully you're not feeding it toxin. Okay. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet lion asses if I think I need to extend this one, I will. I do not know yet, actually. All right? Let's find out. What's the energy around the connection? First card out after... Don't even get me started. It's the Star. It's a very powerful card to fall in the energy of the connection. The universe has everybody in a timeout chair here. Both sides. Everybody's in a timeout chair in this soulmate connection. Until somebody makes a fucking decision and sticks to it. They've made the decision. Oh, no. Let me rephrase that. Back up. They've made the decision. They know it's toxin. But it might be easier just to make it work with that again. And this time, that King of Swords energy had around it, and this time I can handle it because I know what I'm getting into. And the reason for that is because the soulmate connection, though looking out the window at the soulmate connection, it's beautiful, it's a whole new world, it's terrific, and there's love, and love is all that matters. My soul knows that. That's going to be risky. It's going to be tricky. It's something different and new is risky. It might just be easier just to keep the status quo. This is a person who loves the fucking status quo. I fucking hate people like that because they never grow. They never grow. Their life always ends in disappointment. I hate the status quo. I change my life up every 5 years. I trash stuff. I get rid of stuff. I do. It's like erasing a fucking whiteboard. Every 5 years. It makes life interesting. It's wonderful. Right here. How do they feel in their emotions? Love. Love. But it's also a card. When this falls here in the 3D, how do they feel in their emotions? They feel love. This is what they want. What they don't have with this stick, that they're still, well, it might be easier to make it work with that. No. But also, this card used to be called the choice. Choices. The universe has already made the choice. That's why it's got everybody in the timeout chair here. The universe, basically, I'll be the universe right now. Hey, Leo. I don't know why she talks like that, but she does. Hey, Leo, I've already decided you're going toward the soulmate connection. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know. Stop looking out the window, asshole. Yeah, really, that's pretty much it. The energy is set for the soulmate connection to come together, but we're in suspended animation. We're in stasis until somebody figures out that this is really way better. But it's risky. It's dangerous. It's just easier. This is the devil they know. I told Cancer this too. This is the devil they know. It's the devil they know kind of thing. Yeah, but it's a devil. You might know the devil and you know it's a devil, but that doesn't mean that you should keep making things work with it. Continue. Take some risks in life. Life is a series of leaps of faith. Faith. The universe got this thing on pause. Pause button pushed. Till somebody fucking figures it out that this is what's better. This is what they want. They already know. They just need to go towards it. Soul. Let's read this soul. King of Swords came back. The why the fuck are we here card from before the cut. When I get the King of Swords in the soul position, the King of Swords speaks the truth, knows the truth, is the truth. They know that this is how they feel about you in the soul. They know that you're the better choice, but they have to cut something else out to get it. But they know. We already know they know with the hermits that have come up in various positions. But look at what he's doing right now. His sword is down. He's sitting. He's just chilling. Might as well have a cigarette in his hand. He's just chilling. He's on a break. Really? Really? And this is bookending this. We're on pause. We're on a break. While somebody figures it out. That this is all they feel is this connection. I bet it's keeping them up at night. I'll be surprised when we clarify that if it's not. But this is bookending this. He on a break. We're on a break. We're waiting for fuckwit here, whoever this is, to get this stick out of the fucking room and start moving toward the globe here. What's the universe want to tell us? It's red with the star. Jesus fucking Christ. I love doing Leo readings, and I love Leos. And if this is your person, Leo, Jesus. Fuck. Justice. Okay. We can't do a Leo reading without getting, well, you up until lately, devils. But we always get justice. I don't have any cards to support it. But this could mean, the reason the energy could be coming out this way for some of you is there's a divorce in progress from the toxic energy, and nothing can happen. We're on pause. We're sitting until that divorce happens, and then it's go time. That is possible, and that would explain why the stick is still in the room. Okay? That is possible, but not for all of you. Okay? Either way, it needs to happen. Something needs to happen here. And the word divorce doesn't just necessarily mean a marriage. You could divorce yourself from family. You could divorce yourself from a job. You could divorce yourself from a dog. We just use it as a legal term to represent marriage and, and the dissolution of such. But whatever it is, we're waiting on this chick here. Male or female, we're waiting. What's the potential final outcome? But I did want to give you that energy. If the divorce is in progress, if your person's married, which most of you are in this, most of them are in this Leo angle, or they're in another relationship, the breakup or the divorce, if it's in progress, that would explain the pause and why this guy's resting. I've already done my job. I've already cut them out. But I can't, my hands are tied right now. I'm just taking a break. That's how he sounds. After that gets finished, it's go time. Let's see. What's the potential final outcome? It's a persistent energy. I've been getting this. I've been getting this energy. I've been getting it. There's two energies attached to it. Why do you always give me complex fucking Leo readings? You do this all the fucking time, universe. There's still two energies attached to this. It's red with the lovers. On the one hand, perseverance wins the day. In other words, if the divorce, for example, is in progress, yes, we're on pause, and after that it's go time. And this right here would indicate that. It's again, everybody's tired here, everybody's resting. It's another card of resting. It's another card of the wounded warrior kind of a thing, right? As the kids like to say. The other energy that's attached to this is a persistent energy. If this person decides to make things work with the toxic energy again, it is going to bite them in the ass so fucking hard, because they're not going to be able to escape the way this connection feels. It's already ruined. In other words, she has no choice but to go toward the globe. It's already ruined by this connection. This connection will kick up in energy if they go back to the toxic energy, and it will come back. It's a persistent energy, and it'll keep building and building and building and building. This is already doomed. This reconciliation with whatever this toxin is, this other stick, is already doomed if they choose to go for it. It'll take some time, but it's already doomed before it starts. I'm going to clarify with the little light seer deck because of the Eight of Swords at the bottom, because that's what was at the bottom when I picked up the big light seer. All right, let's go. Very complicated reading. The Leo angle is very complicated. Why is the star here? Let's go. Let's clarify. Why is the star here? Universe has this on pause. That's what I got. Why is the star here? But it's destined. It was supposed to happen this way on some level. But I don't even think the universe thought it would go this far. Even though it would have known. I'm saying that metaphorically. But my God, you could have warned us. Alright, why is the star here? I think it did warn us, actually. Why is the star here? The world. Most powerful card in the major arcana crossing this. A cycle is going to end and a new cycle is going to begin, but it goes two ways. Either, for some of you, they're going to make it work with the toxic situation again, whatever that is. Marriage, family, whatever is keeping you two apart. For others, they're going to get the stick out of the room. I think for those people, the breakup, the divorce, whatever it is, the separation from the family or from the influence that's affecting things or controlling them is in progress of being dealt with. And we're just waiting. And then it's go time. But they could communicate that. Maybe. You think? Maybe put a placeholder on things? I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. Everything's going to change very soon. I got the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's changed. Okay, why is the wheel here? Justice. Look at the fucking cards. All major arcana. Major, 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 major. These are all read together. I got two justices. Weren't you the sign the other day, the last reading I did, the last energy update, where I had justice here, and then I had another justice. I had like death on top, and I had death here, and then I had death on top of justice. Now I've got the star here, and I've got justice on top of that, and justice here, and a Wheel of Fortune in this. You understand how complex this energy is, right? And the way it's flowing. Something's going on somebody's side here. Okay? It's about getting rid of a toxic or making something work again with it. I think for most of you, it's gone, it's done, and it's in progress, and that's why we are in pause mode. For most of you, that's the energy. It's very clear from these cards. Whatever the fuck is going on here, it's fate, it's destiny, and it's fucking powerful. There isn't a card reader watching this on any level. On any level, knowing that these are all read together. Okay? And I got some of the good ones who watch me. And I know they're looking at this going, holy shit. You have to. You can't not. It's the World, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Star, Justice. It's like a 1-2 punch from hell. 1, 2, 3, boom. Down for the count. So, what this is telling me is that something's changing here. Energy is balancing out. Something's changing, I think, and we're in pause until it changes. So they either come towards you or they make it work with the toxic. But I think because justice is here, for most of you, it's like a divorce that's in progress, and we're waiting. This is why in their soul, my King of Swords is chill. There's nothing I can do right now. If I reach out, they're going to get mad, and it might cost me money. So I'm going to stay quiet. You're just going to have to wait, soulmate connection. Okay, okay. I don't know why your voice is like that. Fine. But then it's go time. This is how they feel in their emotions. Okay? They feel you. They feel that they know, and we learned from the pre-shuffle that they know that love is the most powerful force in the universe. Love is what matters. Corinthians 13, right? If we're going to go all Bible with it. Love. Love, 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 as the Beatles sang. Love, love. All you need is love. All together now. Right? They know that. They feel it. So why is this stick still in the room for some of them? Why is that even a fucking option? That's just for some of you. For the majority of you, the stick is still in the room because they're still dealing with it. And then it's go time. Okay? Perseverance wins the day. Is the overall energy here of the Nine of Wands. There's victory here somewhere for somebody. I don't know who. Lovers, why is it here? Why is the Lovers here? Yeah, they know. The Nine of Cups crossing the Lovers. Jesus fucking Christ. I think for most of you, this person is choosing love over money for a fucking change. Love over Pentacles. I get it. A complete turn of events. For most of you, there is something in process here. They want to come towards you. If they do not, if you're part of the group where they make it work again with a toxic situation because it's the devil they know, and it's easier, and they're afraid to open up, they're going to pay a hefty price for it. They're turning down their 9 of Cups. The lover's energy is set. The table is set. All they need to do is bring the food to the soulmate connection. But this is, you're their wish fulfilled. That's how they feel. I hope that whoever is making it work with the toxic situation again doesn't think that isn't lying to themselves that that's their wish fulfilled. Because it doesn't end well if they do. It does not. You look at the repeating cards. Oh my fucking God. It's the Star again. The Star is here. The Star. I got Star, World, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Justice, Star, Lovers. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised I haven't pulled Jesus Christ upright. I mean, he kind of looked like him a little bit. Why is the Star here before I talk about the King of Cups? Oh my God. This person is suppressing their feels a little bit while they're dealing with something. While a decision is being made, or while a divorce is in progress, or while whatever, we're on pause. Double verification. Love is on pause for a moment while something's being dealt with. Something, 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. Something land related, earthy, practical, is being dealt with. We're on pause. It could go either way. There's too many people watching. I can't pinpoint it. For some of you, this stick is only in the room because they're dealing with it. And then it's go time. For others of you, they're going to make it work with this fucking shitty stick again. Right here. Okay. Tell me about their soul. Tell me about the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows the truth, speaks the truth, is the truth, cuts things out of their life that no longer suit them. But they also take a seat and take a break, have a smoke break once in a while after they've cut something out of their life already. I don't think this person, if they haven't come towards you yet, I think they will. But I don't think, in either case, I don't think they can right now. The universe even knows that, and it's like a great big wait for it message. You know what I'm saying? Wait for it. Okay. There's a lot of healing here on somebody's side. I can feel that. Because when you realize, because if you were pentacle based, right, looking at love from practical angles and things like that, and then you realize, like the Beatles sang, love is all you need, right? Love is what all that matters. Corinthians 13, if you want to do Bible speak or whatever. Once you realize that, that's healing. Love energy cups are healing anyway. Why is the King of Swords here? I almost Freudian slipped and said 4 of Swords, healing. But I was close. I'm not a psychic, but I was close. It's a 4. It's the 4 of Cups. This is disappointment. They can't do anything right now. Look at her. She's stuck. It's my pooping girl. I'll give it to you as Steve. I'll read you the energy with an analogy. It's my pooping girl. She wants to get up and come inside and take this rainbow cup with her. But she can't. She constipated. It's hanging half out. She's like half poo. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand up because you'll chop it in half. The best she could do is walk in the seated position back, grabbing the cup and walk in. But then you bring the smell of shit into the house because you're half poo. It's hanging out. You don't want that. She can't. There's some reason here. There's disappointment here that the king is stuck on a smoke break. And there's some kind of disappointment here about that. Okay? That's a pretty good analogy. And you know that half poo thing. Somebody always comes to the door when it's halfway out. It's a biggin. You know, and you can't stand up and go get the door. You'll chop it in half, and then you can't pull. It's a fuck fest. Whatever's going on here is a fuck fest. It's a lot of pain. Yeah. Look at this. Everything I just told you. Look. See his face? Yeah. It's a big poo. It's big. He's hurting. Kurt Cobain in pain. 3 swords in the soul. It kills this person. Whoever this is. There's something going on here. I think it really is the majority of you. There's something in process of getting rid of this toxic stick. And nobody can do anything. The universe has it paused. Their hands are tied. If you think about it, let's say, I'll give you a scenario. I'm not saying this is your scenario, okay? The half poo situation will be one day. But I'm not saying that was predictive. But I'm not saying this is your scenario. But it's like this. Okay, I love you, right? I want to come towards you. But I'm in the middle of a divorce from an entitled fuckwit asshole who will use anything against me to take stuff away because they don't believe that love is all you need. They believe pentacles are all you need. I can't do anything. My hands are tied. It's fucking killing me. It's absolutely killing me that I can't stand up because I got constipoo halfway out of me. Alright, they want to just come grab the rainbow, but they first got to sort this shit out. No pun intended, but literally. Why is the Three of Swords here? There's a lot of pain. Oh, deception. Three of Swords is there because they have to. They are doing something behind the scenes, and it's causing them. They're in a great deal of pain. Their soul is in a great deal of pain behind the scenes, and they're in pain mostly because they're taking care of something, but right now there's always a point where you're taking care of something where you have to wait. Let's say you were painting something. You're painting your boat, and you can't wait to take it out. The water's perfect, it's great, but you just painted the boat. You have to wait for it to dry. You can't just take it out there with wet paint, or you're just going to have a trail of whatever color you painted it behind you. It's right there. I'm trying to describe the pain the best I can. Okay? The Seven of Swords here, there's a lot of deception of what's going on around them. They've been deceiving themselves. They're not deceiving themselves anymore. Look, the King of Swords, this is their soul energy. The King of Swords knows the truth, speaks the truth, is the truth. This is truth personified. He holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth, right? They're in a lot of pain because they spent a lot of time lying to themselves about how great this toxic situation is for many of them, about how they feel about you. Which obviously is pretty massive because they already got the damn shirt off, male or female. The titties are out, you know. But we're on pause. He's holding back. He's sitting too. I got two kings on a fucking break. I got the love king on a fucking break, and I got the truth king who's waiting for the paint to dry on something that they've dealt with. Something that they lied to themselves about, maybe lied to you about, that caused a lot of pain. And there's also an energy here, I will not sugarcoat this. That's for most of you what I'm talking about. There's also an energy here where somebody is in a lot of pain because they're fooling themselves into thinking they can make it work with the toxic thing again because it's easier. Right? It's easier. The devil they know. And they're fooling themselves. Their soul is in a lot of pain. And for some of you, they're sneaky deakying away from you. And we saw that in the overview reading for February where I said, remember, some of these people, some of your people are, well, maybe I should just let it go, you know, that kind of thing. It's there. It's in the energy. I give you everything that's here. I don't hold anything back. I even teach you about poo and situation. I mean, come on. Who else are you going to learn it from if not me? Okay, let's talk to the universe. We got a justice here. One of many. Okay, let's talk to the universe. Why is justice here? Why'd you bring me out the justice card, universe? Give me some answers. I'm being straight with you. It's two readings in one. It really is. But I think for the vast majority of you, they're in the middle of something and they're coming your way. This stick is only in the room because it's being dealt with. Okay? I think. For the majority. I believe that's true by the repeating cards that the universe brought out. You know, because this lovers represents you, and the universe brought out the star again. Okay? It's like two pause buttons. Why is justice here? Let's go. Let's talk to the universe. Holy shit. I did all that shuffling, and you get another lesson on not standing up half poo. It's the Four of Cups. Again. Oh my God, I'm reading this energy perfectly. I know this energy. This energy my sister feels all the time. Every time she comes over with a problem, this is the first thing I get off her. Every fucking time. Oh, I made the wrong choice. I fucked up, Steve. Why did I choose to do that? I don't know. 'Cause you're a dingbat? Yeah. Okay. Something like that. Been a dingbat since the day she was born. Right here's the Four of Cups. I know she watches the video. She don't care. That's her nickname. Right here's the Four of Cups. Again, crossing this. Somebody tried to make things work with some shit. This is some shit right here. When there was a rainbow staring at them. The soulmate connection. Again, there's two energies here though. Not unlike Dingbat, who will repeatedly do the wrong thing over and over again. I know you're watching. This person, it's either or. The wheel is turning. Either they're going to make it work. For some of you, I'll pull a percentage. I'll pull a percentage for you before we go. Either they're going to make it work with this again, and it's going to end in disappointment for them, repeating the same mistake. Or they're going to come here and, try with you. I want to point something out because this pops into my head here. Okay? This pops into my head here. You know that there's an expression going around about that supposedly came from Albert Einstein, which is the definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Right? That supposedly came from Einstein. It did not. That's a lie. It did not come from Einstein. He never said that. The problem is, and as an energy reader I can tell you this, that's actually not the definition of insanity. The definition of insanity is, anyway, the reason you can, I'll loop around to it. The reason you should repeat things over and over again and keep trying is because the energy around those things differs each time. It's sort of like the way the astrology pulls on the energy, we'll say, okay? You may try something when Mars is conjunct Pluto or something. And, it doesn't work. But the core energy will come back around again for you to try again. But this time, maybe it's not the same alignment. Mars isn't conjunct Pluto. Saturn and Jupiter are aligned or something like that. And it works that time. Okay? The reason I say that is this person on the side where they might try to make it work with this again is actually fucking up. Because what they're feeling is what wasn't there most of the time when they were trying to make it work with the toxic energy was the energy of your connection. And I can see it here in the card where the energy of your connection is kind of bleeding into their energy. They're mistaking, for the percentage of you, the small percentage where this person will make it work with the toxic again. Okay? Foolishly, by the way. It'll end badly. They're actually misreading and think that things are different now because some of the energy of your connection, the beautiful energy, has bled into them and they're misreading it. It's actually very interesting. All right? The definition of insanity is this right here on the table, the actual definition. It's knowing that love is all that matters and still possibly considering not going for that. That's it, knowing that, it's when you know that something is completely bad for you, yet you continue to do it. It's just, that's the definition. That's the actual definition of insanity. But for most of you, this person isn't insane. And they are cutting that out. There's a great deal of frustration and disappointment here. Look at the repeating cards. Look at the fucking cards. 9 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Repeating card here, repeating card here, repeating card here, repeating card here, over and over and over again. It's a repeating message. It's a persistent energy here, and it goes both ways. It's the same thing. I just gonna repeat myself. Why is the 9 of Wands here? What else do you want to tell me about this 9 of Wands universe? The Ace of Wands. Again, for some of you, they're going to make things work. For some of you, it's a divorce. Or they're divorcing themselves from the toxic energy. For most of you, that's what they're doing. There's a new beginning coming for, this bleeds over here. There's a new beginning coming for something that is a persistent energy. Something that you've just never let go of and they've never let go of. And that persistence pays off. But for a small percentage of you, look, it's a smaller card even. A small percentage of you, someone is just going to stick with the pile of shit. because they can't stand up. The poo is too big, and they're just stuck there, pooing in the yard. I'll pull a percentage at the end. I think it's a low percentage. I think for most of you, they're in the middle of something. We'll call it a divorce. It could be whatever it is to you, a family, or whatever. Whatever energy is blocking this connection from coming together, they're in the middle of divorcing themselves from that energy. And they can't do anything right now. Everything's on pause until that's settled. And once it's settled, I believe this King of Swords takes some serious action, finishes his cigarette, puts it out on the rock here next to the little owl, and stands his ass up and comes your way, because there's a lot of pain here for past deceptions, for sure. Why's the final here? What's the final? And don't give me my pooping girl again, universe, I swear to God. 9 of Wands, why is it here? I mean, I know why it's here, I just told you. But I want to know what falls on top of it. Where's it going? Let's see. What's the final on this universe? Well, what is it? Holy shit. Wow. More repeating energy. The 9 of Cups was crossing here. These cards are read together. The 9 of Cups was crossing here. It's crossing again. Listen, if there are readers who are watching this reading, please get yourself up off the floor. Because you all know what repeating messages mean from the universe when it repeats cards from different decks, or repeats cards from the same decks in the same positions with cards that are read together throughout the reading. It's incredible. The amount of, I got 2 stars here, and a Wheel of Fortune, and there was a world here. It's incredible the amount of destiny that's at play here. How powerful this connection is. It's incredible. It's represented in their feelings. It's bled up in their feelings by the Lover's card here. It's incredibly powerful. Again, it's the same message I gave you here. It's the same message. For the ones that are going to make it work again with the devil they know, the toxic, they're fooling themselves again in the soul, which only brings them pain, that it's their wish fulfilled. But for the rest of you, and I will pull a percentage, I swear, but for the rest of you, this person has either they've been listening to the Beatles' Love Is All You Need over and over and over again, or reading the Bible, Corinthians 13, over and over and over again, or whatever. Either way, whatever is on their side, they're done fucking with it. They are gone. And the persistence wins the day. What's on top here? It's the Emperor. Yep. The fucking Emperor. There it is. The Divine Masculine. The Burger King. In this case. But again, it's a mixed energy. It's both the Burger King and a balanced Emperor all at the same time. It's swirling around here. The proof of the energy swirling, because I know you can't feel it. You can't see it. You can't taste it. You're not here. But the proof of the energy swirling is all the repeat cards. It's part of what that shows you. The Emperor is red with the star here. And again, I got another king, basically all 4 kings, sitting down, taking a break. Right? Hanging out. He's like holding on to his vibrator here. Take care of this. Just take care of yourself with this vibrator while I take care of some business. Somebody is TCB here. I believe that's true. It's a card of control. Final is red with the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. Okay? He feels it. All of it. But he's very stingy about how they're giving it. And right now he's holding back a lot. But this is the final on top of the 9 of Wands. It's not the card I was expecting, but I'll take it. It's the 5 of Wands. It's the 5 of Wands. It's a card of internal conflict. Somebody is conflicted here. There's misunderstandings all around this person. There is nothing but conflict around this person right now. That's why they're standing behind a wall. We're coming to the end. They're taking control of the situation. They're also the cause of all their own problems, whoever this is. I know that off the Emperor energy. And the universe is what pauses things. The universe has the power to push the pause button, not a human being. And right here, Five of Wands. It's minor. I'm going to need to pull a couple cards. Okay, I'm going to need to, because they're conflicted. Even hold on. Let's pull a couple cards. Why is the Five of Wands here? Tell me about the Five of Wands. It's a cliffhanger in our soap opera. The Five of Wands is a cliffhanger. Our episode ends with misunderstanding or some sort of internal conflict or external conflict. Okay? And everything's on pause until this is resolved. Either by going back to the toxic or by getting this stick out of the fucking room, which I hate this energy. The toxic energy of the Leo angle that's on whosever side. Roles can be reversed, but whatever this toxic energy is, it is vapid, it is controlling, it is materialistic, it is superficial, it is nothing at all like this. There's no passion there. The passion is with the soulmate connection. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why? It's a cliffhanger. Oh my God. I fucking called it. It's a cliffhanger. It's the Hanged Man. It's here. That's it. That's all I got. It's a cliffhanger. What's going to happen? It's two energies. It's the most difficult reading I'm going to pull for the next fucking 10 months. For the whole year, this is the most difficult reading I'm going to pull. And I can predict that. Because there's so many repeat cards, so much energy swirling. You're going to need to watch this a dozen times and you still won't believe this reading. Right now, there's conflict. It's two sides. Either the conflict is, right now we've got kings on breaks. Right? Kings on breaks. Even one here. Either the conflict is they're making it work with the toxic and just sneaky deakying away from this soulmate connection, which will cause them pain and end badly, but some of them are doing that. Or they're dealing, for most of you, they're dealing with the toxic, whatever the toxic is. Whatever it is, they're dealing with it, and we're in a holding pattern because there's some sort of fear around it. There's some sort of fear around it that I imagine if they're married, that person knows about you, for example, and they don't want you talking to them, and they might use something against it. That's all of it. There's so many people watching. There's so many energies here. It's just we're on a break until it gets dealt with, and then they will come towards you. Let's pull 3 cards. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right. And I will base whether I'm going to do an extended on this on these 3 cards, because basically we have a cliffhanger. There's nothing going on until they deal with it. We're on pause. Now I do like pulling on voids. That creates a void in the energy, and that can be very powerful. But I don't know. Let's see. What else you want to tell Leo, universe? Give me 3 cards. Let's see what you know what? I'm switching decks. I'm going to switch to the little animal deck. I've pulled a lot of cards here. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell Leo? So we got a fresh deck. Here we go. Okay. We always pull from the bottom here in this particular section. It's the Ace of Swords. It's the Strength. Oh, look who's here. Rar. Leo the Lion. Leo energy. And the Five of Wands again. Oh my fucking God. Steve, it's a cliffhanger. That's what the universe said. It's a cliff. This says Leo. Steve is right. It's a cliffhanger. It does. And it's all about a new beginning. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The last message out from the universe over here is the last message out from the universe over here. The Ace of Wands is crossing Leo the Lion. Until Leo the Lion can go either way. But right now, it could go either way. It's a conflict. It's a fucking cliffhanger. It's a fucking cliffhanger. It really is. We're on pause. I pulled the next card out from the top after the Five of Wands. 2 of Swords. It's a fucking cliffhanger. You're going to have to tune in to the next episode. Even the bird laughed, so he know I'm right. And you know he a Pisces, right? Anyway, yeah, Steve is right. Hey, Leo, Steve is right. It's a cliffhanger. We're on pause, motherfuckers. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to extend. I'm going to do something unprecedented. I don't know if I'm going to extend this one. I'm going to go offline between videos, and I'm going to pull a couple of readings. And if I just get the same shit over and over again, I'm not going to extend it. If I find anything in the energy, if there's anything that I think we can pick up on, or anything it's going to tell us, by the time you see this video, will see a link in the description for an extended. Okay? I haven't decided yet. I've got to pull some side readings to figure out what's going on here. Okay? I got to sort it out. So, if there's a link in the extended for a description, it means I found something. If there isn't, then it's a fucking cliffhanger. And that's what we got here in our Leo soap opera. Can go either way. I would watch this reading a few times regardless. There's a lot of information here, and it is fucking mind-blowing. How many repeat cards and major arcana, especially with the world crossing here. This is all major arcana and the energy of the connection. So much destiny here, you have no idea. That's your reading, Leo. February 2021. Remember, this is February 2021. These energies stretch from right now, on the 24th of January, right up through about the first week of March. Okay? I hope this reading was helpful. If I help one person today, I've done my job. I've definitely hurt myself. No, I'm just teasing. I'm fine. But it is a lot of energy. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares. And again, if I think I need to extend this one after my side readings here in a minute, there will be a link in the description. You'll see it. If there isn't, stay tuned for the next episode, I guess. All right, Leo. Good luck.